Hi, this will be a tutorial on how to get the Kingdom Hearts HD collections running on the Steam Deck. I'll be showing how to install the Epic Game Store Heroic on the Steam OS, and how to set up the Kingdom Hearts over the Epic. So first things first, you're gonna wanna go to Steam. I have the OS on Spanish because clearly I'm not a native English speaker, so we're gonna go to the desktop, and then when we're there, okay, so now that we are on the SteamOS part, on the desktop part of the SteamOS, what we're gonna do is go to the Discover Store. You should have a shortcut here, and then under, if I go to applications, games, you should have, if I sort this by name, go to the H, GH. You should have here the Heroic Games Launcher. What this will do is it will handle all our Epic and GOG games and provide us with the configuration that we need. So setting up Proton and or Wine is just a breeze. So I have it already installed. What I'm gonna do is launch it. And here you see I have a couple of games that I had. I've been trying to get Tony Hawk to work on Transistor. Doesn't seem to like Proton very much also. But what you're gonna wanna do is go to a game you like. I'm gonna use Alan Wake as an example of what you're gonna see. So you go there, press install. And it's gonna ask you to where the route of the games is going and the prefix. This will this is where the game is gonna be installed, but here you're also gonna wanna write down where this is, what this route is, because this is where you're gonna be setting up Lua mods and all the configuration that's done outside the route of the game. So you're gonna press install. It's gonna get if this goes back, okay, now it's gonna be installed, and what you're gonna get is something like choose the Proton version. What you're gonna wanna do is set up one that I got working was Proton G 7.9. If you don't know how to get, well, no, now that I mention it, no, you don't need a Proton app to set this up. What a Heroic Games Launcher has is Wine. I should have set this up in English, so it's better to explain it. Well, what I mean is you can download multiple versions of Proton, and it's just as easy as go, press the yellow arrow, and you have it installed for Heroic. For Steam games, you're gonna wanna use Proton app, but that's another guide. So you've settings, you've set up Proton G 7.9. You've got it working for the first part, but what's gonna happen is you're gonna choose the game that you want, and it's gonna start it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash, not a loop, it's gonna crash. What you're gonna do is, on the route where the game's installed, you're gonna want to select the specific exe that you want to run. Let's say I want to run Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. What I'm gonna do is select that exe, so that's the one that's gonna run. All the authentication and stuff that Epic needs to do is gonna do it, and then you're gonna be able to just play the game. Here you see I have a couple of parameters. This is just to get the game in Spanish, but I'm gonna show you that with just this, it's gonna work. I'm gonna press play. Give it a sec because I have it installed on the SD card. But see, Square Enix, blah blah blah. Please let me. I'm trying to record a video. Okay, and here it is. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I have it in Spanish because I like the Spanish voices that the PS2 version had. But now that you've got to this point, there's gonna be another crash because the video files that this game has and all the other ones are encrypted somehow. Not somehow, but they're encrypted and Proton G cannot decrypt them. So what's gonna happen is that the moment that any cinematic, any pre-rendered scene comes up, it's gonna crash. So what you're gonna wanna do, let me just escape and get out. What you're gonna wanna do is go to, if you go here, tools, you'll see that you'll find the, where the hell is it? Well, I have the route, I'm gonna go, click. Okay, it's not working, fine. I go to Dolphin, and I have it on my SD card. And here I have it on games, and there it is, KH 1.5, 2.5. What you're gonna wanna do is, you're gonna have, not this, you're gonna have an epic folder. This epic folder is gonna have all the video files that the games have. Okay, it's empty. Funny thing, and everything. So what you're gonna wanna do is set up an epic.back or just rename it something, and then it will work. So if it's like that, I can show you how it crashes. So if I just press play, it's gonna load up again. And one easy way to crash it is normal version, yeah. And because this game has there it is. What you're gonna wanna do is go here. I'm gonna use this to I'm gonna pick it up because doing this stupid thing on the Steam Deck, it's not as comfortable as it seems with the trackpads. I'm gonna cut it, and here I'm gonna paste it. And then if I just show you, play. Okay, Disney, yeah, we know it. Yeah, the Roxanne's normal, yeah, start. And then, okay, this is gonna start. We're gonna have to just press start and skip the cutscenes. That's the only problem that these games have for the moment, but as you can see, this is running. just fine. Okay, I'm gonna quit. Can I quit? Alt F4. Okay, closing. Okay, so that's how you would get Kingdom Hearts 1.5. I believe this also will work with 2.8 version. I haven't tried. Well, not that I haven't tried. I'll leave a guide in the description, which is the guide I used to set this all up. It was a Linux generic one, but I found that using the selecting an alternative exe much more simple than a script that it has, which you had to retrieve a key, all sort of stuff. So one of the problems that the Steam Deck has, which I'm not gonna say that many Linux people are gonna have, is that this is a portable machine, and as a portable machine there will be times where you will have no internet connection. This game has a problem which it doesn't like to be run without internet, because it wants to authenticate with the Epic servers and then start the game. If you lose connection mid-game, it will show up a pop-up as an annoying thing, but you can still play. What I recommend, which some of you may have picked it up with this DLL, is to find the not the crack specifically, but the codecs network fix. I don't think I can link it, because technically codecs is like a P-word group. I think YouTube is gonna demonetize me if I say the ethnic group of the Our Flag Means Death people, you know. So what I would recommend is get this fix, add it up to a route, and that's it. Okay, and on one final note, for those that want to use the Nexus mods, as one would say, if those are not added directly to the game route, what you're gonna want to do is, as I said with the prefix thing, you're gonna want to go to the route where your prefix said it was. So for my case, it's gonna be games, heroic, prefixes, and on here I have all my heroic games, Kingdom Hearts, and on here I'm gonna go to PFX, Drive C, and this is just like any Windows installation. I'm gonna go to users, my user, documents, and here I have Kingdom Hearts, scripts, and I have my I've been trying the not as an ultra wide, because Steam Deck is not an ultra wide device, but it's a 16:10 device, so some black bars may appear. So I was trying these scripts, both for Cage 1 and Cage 2, but this is the place where they will work. They will go on. Those the mods work on the Windows screen, but not on a full screen, and I've been trying to sort that up. Okay, so you have your game, you've set it all up, it's working, but now you want to add it to Steam, because you don't want to go to the desktop every time that you want to play. So for that, you're gonna want to use two things. One of them is let me go to downloads, this Heroic Bash launcher. What you will do is set up an sh executable file, which is gonna launch a simple command, which is gonna run the Kingdom Hearts game or any heroic game that you've added to your library. So what you're gonna do is go to here, game files, run this. It's gonna say launch script stored in games file folder, have fun gaming. Okay, you can either get this file and get the route, go to Steam, add it up, blah blah blah. But also there's a shortcut here. If I double click it, it will tell me the list of the games that I have now installed. I can press on one and it will add it to Steam. So if I just go here, library, I have a bunch of emulated games that can be another guide on how to set it up. But here I have all my heroic games, Kingdom Hearts, and first, this is not gonna be added to a collection. You're gonna have to add them. Where is it? Manually. You're gonna wanna create the heroic collection and add the games, and then something that you're gonna wanna do is, as you see here, okay, not here. Where are they? Okay, you can see it here. I have the banner. And as you saw on the intro, there was like art, the icon, etc, etc. What I use for that, because for like emulators and stuff, there's the Steam ROM Manager app. It's very simple to use. But something that you can use is this, SteamGrid Linux. Same thing. This is not so... Well, it's simple. I'm gonna run it in console so you can see the output. Okay, it's gonna start checking everything in your library, and your Steam library is gonna try to match it to the to find an image for it. It's mostly done for the big picture mode, because some of the Steam native Steam games don't have pictures or anything like that. So I'm gonna close it. So it's gonna try to find the Kingdom Hearts game, find some art, and then add it to Steam. So one of the things that I would recommend to do is, if this name on the Steam shortcut doesn't match with the proper name of the game, try to change it. Change just the name. You don't have to change anything on the script. This is just as simple as open the library, right click, properties, and change this. All the other configuration is done by Heroic. Also, you don't have to set up a Proton via Steam or anything like that. It's all already done. But I will recommend for SteamGrid is to get a SteamGrid DB. I'm gonna open a Chrome. SteamGrid DB API key. So what I'm gonna do is try to write SteamGrid DB. Close this, and on here, this is mostly where you're gonna want it to find art. What you're gonna wanna do is log in. You can log in by Steam. Go to Preferences, API, and then get the API key. With this, I've set up a simple script. It's just to, let me open up with Vim, just to read it. SteamGrid, non-Steam only, so it only gets the games that are not from Steam, so this will work much faster. And then SteamGrid DB, and then the API key. API key, at work we say API key, so you know what I mean. And that's how you get Kingdom Hearts working on the Steam Deck. I'm gonna close all this up, Okay, I'm gonna add, it's been like 20 minutes or something like that. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I'm gonna return to the gaming mode. Okay, so we are back. I think the UI seems a little bit weird because I'm using a cam link and it's trying to display it on the biggest resolution possible. So what I'm gonna do is go here. See, as it has the icon and stuff, it's just seems like a proper Kingdom Hearts game on Steam. So I'm gonna start it. You see there the metrics. I'm gonna pull up the feeds. Let me. Okay, it's not. For some reason, oh, there it is. I was pressing it too hard or too soft. Okay, I think it's locked. The game's not locked to 30 FPS. It's just that the my USB dongle. Yeah, it's the USB dongle. The USB dongle is doing weird stuff. You've seen how it was running perfectly at 60 FPS, but I'm just gonna load the save. Okay. And it's working. Okay. In your case, it's not gonna be locked to 30 FPS. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, because it's maybe because I'm recording. But yeah, this is how it works. I'll try to get a video how it's working. I'll probably use an external camera or something like that. But yeah, if you have any questions, just send it to me, post on the comments. I don't know where I'm gonna post this, but yeah. Do you have any questions about any other thing that you may want to do with a Steam Deck? Like, I don't know, there's sometimes some guides on how to set up emulators and stuff, but I can do it as well. Have an hour guide on how to set up emulators, but yeah, see ya.